folks, I want you to know that this bailout, or I'm sorry, the stimulus package is part of the master plan to destroy the United States of America. Now, what they really want to do is they want to destroy our economy, which is obvious by all the illegal treaties that they have signed, NAFTA, GATT, and all the other ones that basically have allowed our manufacturing to be taken into other nations and set up in other nations, such as China. This all happened, by the way, during the more than any other administration, during the Clinton reign in the White House. Ron Brown, if you remember, was his director of commerce, and actually Ron Brown was being investigated, and his plane went down, if you remember, and he had a .45 caliber gunshot wound to the top of his head. In fact, I had the documentation on the forensic photographer who took the pictures, and it was a woman in the military, and she was basically ostracized for coming forward with those photographs. But anyway, this whole sending our technology and all of our manufacturing to foreign nations is something that's been going on for a while now. Mikhail Gorbachev, the former communist dictator, is heralded as a hero in this country by the elitists, political elitists, who have positioned themselves to become very wealthy and rich and set their families up in the future to remain wealthy and rich and to rule, by the way, as long as they play the game of the New World Order. And the New World Order, this is basically what's going to happen. The United States is going to go completely, it's already broke, we're going to go into more debt, and pretty soon everything's going to implode and come crashing down, because we're almost there right now. The stimulus package is really just a final nail in the coffin, if you will, because once they flood the market with all that fiat money, that paper money, that toy money, what's going to happen is inflation is going to increase, because the Federal Reserve notes that are already in circulation, which are already all borrowed, will deflate and devalue, rather. And you'll see inflation skyrocket, where you're seeing, a gallon of milk right now selling for $4 a gallon. It's going to go up to $8 and then $12, just like what happened in Nazi Germany, or in Germany. I'm sorry, not Nazi Germany, but in Germany. If you take a look right before the Third Reich took over, you'll see that their inflation was out of control, and of course they were saved. Now here's what's going to happen. They're going to come back to us, and they're going to save us from ourselves, basically. And they will set up a new world monetary system. This is going to happen. This is their plan to bring us under the control of a new world order. This is the ultimate plan, the new world order, a one world government where everyone is enslaved and everyone is indebted to the one world government. So our Constitution will be gone, our sovereignty will be gone, our Bill of Rights will be gone, our natural rights won't be gone, because we can gain those anytime we're willing to fight back for them, actually. I don't know how many of you are willing to do that, but the American people need to wake up right now and get a grip on what's going on. I don't care if this scares you or not. It really doesn't matter to me. It is a fearful thing, but it's time to overcome the fear. Now, the fear is what's keeping the American people as sheep right now. It's the fear of, oh, please don't tell me about the Federal Reserve. I don't want to know about how corrupt our government is. I can't stand it. I just want to get along. I just want to worry about my own, my own property and my own little 2-car garage, 3-bedroom home, and my little toys that I have and my little family here. I don't want to be concerned with all this other stuff. How many times have you heard that? Well, what you actually need to do is take those people and shake them awake. You need to go out and you need to speak the truth and quit hiding from these people or cowering to them because they say they don't want to talk about it. Who cares if they don't want to talk about it? It's happening, and we need to talk about it. We need to get this out. We need to confront people and tell them what's going on in America today. We need to go online, and we need to search out patriotic organizations, patriotic third parties. It's not going to happen with the Democrat or Republican Party. If you think you're going to win back your freedom through the Republican or Democratic Party, You're out of your mind. You're living in a fantasy land. It's never going to happen. They're completely corrupt to the core, and in fact, that's why we are in the position we are in today, because of their compromises and their willingness to sell you out so they can live a better lifestyle and become a political elitist group. Do you understand? It's not going to happen. Some of you Republicans, especially you Christian Republicans, really baffle my mind how you can continuously follow blindly. I call you blind patriots. You continuously follow with blind faith and think that this is all going to change for the better if you keep electing someone because they say, oh, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. Well, I got to tell you something. Every time I hear someone say that, I jump up and run the other way. If I'm a Christian, why do I even need to tell you about it? Why do I need to say anything? Isn't it evident by the way I live my life and the way I talk and the way I act and conduct my life? It should be, because that's the true testimony. Now, you need to go study some things, please. I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do. Well, I really am. I apologize, but it's time to speak the truth. It's time for people who know the truth to get up and speak about the truth in your county commissioner meetings, in your town hall meetings, anywhere you are. Be bold and walk forward and speak the truth, because these cowards and these tyrants are going to take us into the New World Order. And let me tell you something. It will be too late to fight when you are shackled and face down in the dirt. Don't ever forget that. Once you are shackled and face down in the dirt, there's nothing you can do about it. Freedom is never free, and it never will be.